Here we go. Here we go. Before it begins, welcome back to another video, folks. Sending out a lot of love. I still don't know how to chop these up, so I'll do my best. I'll get a little bit of reactions in here, and then I'll probably give a summary at the end. I'm kind of enjoying that format, but here we are. I tried to catch myself up on the last episode. Like I said, I only caught half of it and then watched the rest kind of a little bit later on. So I'm a bit missing information on the end half, but I heard it was a lot of talking and a lot of people filled me in. So I'm here for this one. And this time I'm not going to fall asleep. You know why? I actually don't know what I was going to say, but we're here. 1 minute. I'm just going to cut so you don't see me just dancing around, but.
Hello everyone, and welcome to tonight's episode of Critical Role, where a bunch of nerdy-ass voice actors sit around and play Dungeons and Dragons.
Travis.
Before we go into our game tonight, we do have some quick announcements to get through, beginning with the first of our two sponsors tonight, Hit Point Press.
I'm picky about everything. Bads or torture. Litter boxes? I'd rather pee on your slipper. Chris Pratt as Garfield? Weird flex, but no. But our friends at Hit Point Press, them I like. Because Hit Point Press is back again with their ongoing early Black Friday sales. I'm a cat. You want to see my butthole?
Yes.
I'll take that as a yes.
What?
Now is the perfect chance to prepare for your next adventure.
Guys, we're finally getting that pussy backstory.
I'm a cat. Cat to you, Matt.
Oh.
We better have more of that later.
Oh God.
Oh boy.
That was a weird one.
That's gonna haunt all of us. Thank you, Sam. People. All lit from underneath.
Oh,
their
shit,
various
this is what
smiles
I
and
missed.
grins and mask-covered faces and eyes peering upon you, as one figure leaned in. This suave half-elf figure who leans forward, switches back from Marquesian to common. So who sent you? Why? Choose your words carefully, as points deducted for falsehood and bad humor will only prolong your eventual pain.
You see Marisha's face?
Well, we sent ourselves. We're just looking for anyone who might work for the Hubot Crusaders.
Friends, do you know anybody around here who works for the Hubot Corsairs?
Oh, they're all gonna say
Figured
no.
it'd be nice enough to at least let them know what this, if anybody knows anything.
Or do they all?
Is this one of those things where, like, we're here, this is them? I think this might be them.
Yeah.
Laughter begins to break out the chamber.
That's what I thought. This is done.
Yeah, a few of us have heard of them. Maybe even dabble a bit. So,
Fantastic.
once again, who sent you? And why are you here?
Duggar.
You're looking for Duggar because he married a friend of, or murdered a friend of yours. Sorry, that would be an entirely different circumstance.
That was
My
Duggar.
apologies.
Yeah, that was Duggar.
Yeah, there we go.
As far as we know, they weren't married, you know?
So this is them. We found you. So exciting.
So,
A gentleman situation. They're gonna have to
he
work
kinda
for
just
him.
begins to look at all of you intently. Like he's looking through you, but also taking in the details, kind of reading you quickly before going. You don't look like the usual sort that would be working with decorum, and I mean that with as much respect as possible. So you do work for somebody.
Loosely.
How about we begin this with the utmost honor? For each continued progressive lie, one of you loses a finger.
It's the Yakuza?
We may have something for you.
Go on.
How much do you know about what Duggar was up to in town?
Oh shit.
We can have this conversation in a moment. Because I'm a little curious to hear what Duggar's been up to myself. You.
Orm? Who do you point
You?
at?
Why the hell not? You.
Ashton. Was it Ashton,
I need each of you to tell me
Orman Dorian?
somebody who is important to you and where they live. No harm will come to them unless you sell one of us out.
That's
Seems like fair collateral. Just watching our backs, huh?
that's actually crazy.
You want assurances where are ours?
You're the ones who said you think we're the good guys. You have my word. I know it seems a bit fraught given the circumstances, but let's be honest. You walked into the middle of our home, and we have to protect ourselves.
Inside check.
That is understandable. Fuck. But they don't. Maybe saying they
Does
were
that
good
still
guys
work
was
for
just
you?
not.
This is an important question.
Let's get to the order of the questions first. We have a lot on the table. Doesn't everybody think they are the good guy of their own story?
Yep, that was clean.
But what is your opinion?
See, more questions. I want more answers first. My
Yeah,
plate is getting full.
they gotta stop questioning him.
Relvin.
Everything.
Tamalt. My father.
They are at?
They live in Jovan.
See, not so hard. You see one person behind kind of like scribbling down on a quick piece of parchment.
Fresh cut grass. Lives in the Crook House.
Very well.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's so nice.
Like that.
And you, Blue Boy?
Oh, so it was Dorian.
My traveler, everyone who's close to me is right here.
Well, then somebody else has to give up some collateral.
Oof.
About you, spooky girl.
Kind of in the same boat, actually.
This is useless to the point. It's supposed to have collateral of people that aren't here mere immediately. Things at home, things you care about that are in danger if you end up fucking us over. That's how it usually works.
Well, he can put up me for collateral.
It's the same problem.
But Ashton put up fresh cut grass.
Both of you make persuasion checks.
What?
Your dice aren't even out yet.
I know. 22.
22.
She's booting up her tablet
Why am I
device.
that password? It is.
Open Safari.
What is happening? Persuasion, you
tab.
said?
Yes.
Persuasion, you say?
15 total.
All of that to get +1.
That's what I thought it was going to be, yeah.
The half-elven man kind of like... We'll go with 2. We'll go with 2, G. For ruining a very important meeting we were having, which everyone can continue. And you see a few individuals start bringing out all sandwiches and lunches, and they all go back to eating. So...
Sort of the wealthy classes, or like what's your deal? What's your whole deal?
Make a persuasion check.
Come on.
Yeah.
sounds about right.
Yeah.
What is
9.
He did that in the last campaign too.
Yeah, she just kind of looks at you with this grin and goes, I cannot get over the fact that you have a talking automaton. This is amazing. Well done. Well done.
Well, I appreciate it. Yeah.
I'm not going to answer any more of your questions, but I am entertained fully. Do not get in our way.
Well, it's kind of hard to not get in your way if we don't know what you're doing. Is what I'm saying. If we knew where to avoid or what you were
Fair.
about, it might help us avoid what you were doing.
Fair.
And I can't imagine that some sort of unregulated smuggling of large amounts of brimstone into the city is honestly in anybody's best interests. Especially someone associated with you.
You make a persuasion check too.
Come on.
Oh, come on.
Do you also suck at this?
Yeah, I'm being an asshole about everything. 12.
Oh, went down.
Wow.
Tell you what. I'll put the word out that if anyone gets into a tangle with individuals that match your description,
You said he went back and forth from his home to the...
Porta Smolder, do you have his exact address? Could we, like, find him? Also, one other question outside of that. Do you have any idea where we would find, like, an entrance
many
into the area where the
questions.
shade creepers live? Specifically ones that smell like, what was it?
Oh, it was charcoal, yeah.
so many questions.
So many.
So many times crossing the line. I want to keep this friendly.
They
I
are
really do. And
literally
you can see like this kind of
asking
wave of frustration beginning to
Yeah.
develop within, and some of the people in the crowd are eating their food, have kind of like set it aside, and they're just kind of watching his manner as kind of a guide of what to do.
of what to do. Yeah, they're gonna hop.
Duggar's house is
He
on
answered?
the northern outskirts of Vidundavar.
They're gonna
It's a
tip him
simple
off. to
home,
leave.
pale blue wood and mostly stone make.
I doubt
It'll
he's
be on
gonna.
the 12th level up, far right side. It looks kind of cold and a bit abandoned compared to the ones around it. Doesn't keep its place very well.
If they're
May I just
interested.
have a sidebar
If
with
they
my
pique
friends,
his-
please, for just a moment? Could you earmuffs?
Make a persuasion check.
I love Fern.
No. 10.
So bad at persuasion.
Sure, everyone, earmuffs. And everyone kind of does this.
Level 3.
Okay, so, I remember.
Nice
I
reference.
just...
Oh, the Court of
I read
Owls?
right off the bat
Oh.
that he was looking for
Like
someone who's
Batman.
very antagonistic, and now he's
No.
being very nice, and he's given us a lot of information.
so we should
and I gotta
leave.
go. I wanna go. But we can say nice things about Estros if you think it's
Don't
best.
say his name out loud.
They keep
What if just before we leave we just say
this group.
is great, and that could mean anything.
This group, man.
We're just gonna
Say his
say
name.
there's a dude who's great in the world.
And he's a fan.
Well, I think we're probably gonna go.
As you turn around, you can see there's a tall figure next to Yash who is kind of like a light gray cloak and a heavy hood, and leather armor. You can't see their face, and they're like leaning in and whispering something into Yash's ear. And Yash kind of listens. I'm sorry, what was that?
Oh, we are leaving, I think. Are we leaving?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
But we do know someone. Just a great guy. And he's so great. But
Fantastic. Yeah. And not to, inject myself into your story here, but I happen to know a handful of really great people too.
you too.
I do.
I have a question. If
We should go.
And now they
The
die.
figure with the hood puts their hand out onto
Okay, we
his
should
shoulder,
go,
and
we
he goes
should
like,
go. No, we should go. We should go. Maybe it's an important question.
it was just that if in the future like that.
Mara could help you.
Okay.
Plenty of others here in the post that could help as well.
That is an excellent point. How many people are around us right now?
Oh, they're bringing it
I
back.
mean, there's maybe 4
Inside
or 5
check.
that are in a 10, 15-foot vicinity of you that are just kind of walking by or going out the carts. Make an insight check. What are you checking into?
Does she hate this woman? Or whoever
you
Marvo
gotta make
is?
an insight check, and you make a persuasion check.
14.
Whoa.
Clunk. Oh,
I'm good
whispers.
I'm good at persuasion.
Whispers.
That's right.
Everybody.
Already?
Our hit point press is they love cats, and they. Oh, well, we knew this guy named Wayne, and he hated to get injured, so we would always just say, no pain, no Wayne. I guess you had to know him to make it make sense, but.
Come, friends, please. I've been told that you are looking for goods from all over.
Ah, nice face. Lord.
Are they above us?
Lord,
Or...
They're up here and they're behind it. Tell me what you need. I have many things, please.
I think we're looking for a little survivability.
I've been, looking for the right home for these, and there have been questions brought about, but it just didn't feel right until you all walked up, and I have to say, Maybe it is destiny.
Oh, inside check.
Oh, inside check.
I know. I feel like
Nope.
this is a total scam.
I know.
What are those concoctions?
Well, you said you were looking for things that could keep you alive, that could heal. These are potions of healing.
And they're from the Heartmore Take?
They were created and brought back from the Hardmore. You were doing inside check, you said?
I did 16.
16?
I did 7, 6.
Oh, healing potion whispers.
Healing potion
So many
whispers.
tonight.
Whispers. I would check if it's an actual
No,
health
it's very
potion.
bad. 8.
I mean, the glassware looks fine. It's not like, you know, beautiful elvish glass work, but it's, you know, it's functional. Seeing as how you're friends of Ashton, I will give you a discount.
I pop a coin into my mouth. Sounds good to me.
What the hell?
Sorry, just peckish.
Conversational topics. These are no descending stones. Rare to find, hard to make, but nevertheless, Advic places them before you.
That could have been helpful back at the warehouse.
Is he a fucking magician?
How often can you use them?
Once a day.
Still good.
Just
how much?
like say something into one stone and it comes out of the other one? I don't understand.
Kind of traces his finger along the outside. Once a day, you can speak a phrase of up to 25 words, and no matter where they are...
Oh, it's just like the spell. Casting,
They will
sending.
receive it and have the opportunity to retort immediately.
How much do those cost?
Well, like I said, hard to make, hard to find. But I could part with these for 300 gold pieces.
Pretty cool. Orm grabs him and tosses one to Dorian, and he jogs 50 feet away.
Without paying?
That's right. Hey, I'm just wondering if you can hear anything. Can you hear me right now? Can you hear me right now? Can you hear me right now? Just testing. Just testing.
It works!
Did it work?
Did it?
Did it?
Don't you have to
It's a little crackly. It's not the best reception, but it is good.
So,
I don't know anything about magic.
yeah, you just start talking into the stone and nothing happens.
It doesn't
Oh, it
work!
doesn't
I
work,
was
no.
lying!
You have to invoke the enchantment on the stones.
I'm not getting anything.
Me either!
You have to
I'm so
invoke the
I just say in
enchantment
Orm's
on
head,
the
"Get back here."
stones.
Thanks. Do you know how to use this?
No idea.
Cool. Strides back up. Here's your rock.
What do you have to say to invoke it?
You just have to rub your finger along the runic carving on the front and think carefully about the individual and then speak the phrase aloud.
Try it again, but finger the symbol. Go like, and then think about Dorian.
Hey, yo.
Turns to you, Ashes.
Do a medicine check, and I'm just gonna just stick my finger in and put a little bit on my gums.
Sure.
See if it's good.
Yeah. Healing potions work differently in the Feywild, guys. It's
Pure uncut human.
oh god. Drops around you, and looking up at the ceiling. Looking up at the ceiling, you can see the general kind of just cracks in the plaster and stone, but occasionally these little strands of some sort of like organic.
Oh,
threads
that's cool.
that
I
have kind
see
of
it.
Just kind of drifting a few inches down from these cracks, almost like once again this.
Oh, they're doing like
material is just kind of
the whole
gathered and
scene in the
slowly
background
begun to build
changed,
off
and
of itself.
there's like little drops happening.
What Oram was saying, does it look like this place was rolled, or like
Any sense of violence.
Or like he
Is that
is
like
building
projected
his
holograms
creepy nest.
dripping?
You both can make investigation checks.
Holy shit, that's cool.
And someone should look around for
Yeah, that's. I
his
was gonna.
dead body, or
Well, I was gonna look around the perimeter of the room and look for holes on the walls.
Okay, in the
Like-
main entry room area?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll a perception or investigation as well. What'd you get?
9.
9.
Just a 12.
12? Looking at where things have been placed here, it looks like there was some sort of a chaotic, forceful reason to everything here being scattered, but there aren't signs of like a battle or fight. There's no blood. There's no nothing has been smashed with, you know, fists or scarred with weaponry. So you're not
I would
sure
just like to
if
say,
you're not sure of anything beyond the fact that it wasn't a hyper violent, you know, bloody struggle or anything.
I feel like that Marquesian soldier is gonna make his rounds back around.
Whole, you see this pale dwarven face squeeze out. Just this odd, glistening liquid across his face. As it squeezes out, you can see the shoulders like broken back as it cracks into the sides. We're gonna go to break.
So it's almost like he's
Something
infected by
extremely
something.
unnatural
Yeah,
about him.
it's
He's
not.
kind of just hunched forward with the heavy cloak.
This isn't actually like him.
That's gonna go.
Okay, here we go. The recap. So I'm shooting this a couple days after watching it, so I'm a bit up in the air about the details a little bit, but I'll go off of the best of my knowledge from what I remember. So, I don't have the whole recording, but pretty much. I don't know if I feel too confident about how I cut up the moments in this one, because there was a lot of talking. So most of it was me sitting there. I did cut out a big Esteros portion that I spoke on, saying that I feel like his intentions are way less shady than this group that they just met. And I was saying a bunch of stuff, but I cut it out because I was like, okay, I want to get to the battle. But there was just so much, like the shopkeeper portion, all of it, and it's all good and everything like that, but it's just so much talking still. So, you know, I know the story's still building up and stuff, but yeah, so I'll just hop to the battle. The battle, it was weird as shit. I had the most disgusted face, if you've seen, when when Matt was just describing him slinking out the hole and everything like that. So that was very interesting, and like his body parts and stuff cracking back. Also, now that I have your attention and I can say this, when Bertrand died and they had the part where they were kind of all like, you know, still dealing with his death, it just did not feel like a character died. That's what I wanted to say. I said this group is just way too jokey that serious moments don't feel that in depth yet. I'm waiting for the story to unfold a bit more. So one thing I actually thought of was I'll still watch it every Thursday, but I don't think I'm going to. I'm gonna come back and rewatch things for like maybe hidden details and stuff like that to really feel the emotion, because it just feels so just like funny right now. It doesn't feel like anything is too serious. Like literally when Bertrand died, just the rest of the episode after just felt like they were just like, shit happens, blah, blah, blah. Like with Ashton's response, and then like they kind of were on the same wave. It's like, man, he was a good dude, moving on. Like, and then they got revenge. They beat the shit out of Duger, and that was let's go there. Let's segue into that. So, definitely still trying to get more connected with the characters. I actually love these characters. I was going to make a whole video just simply talking about their characters. The character sheets, actually, and the art and some of the fan arts, because these characters are definitely dope. But as for, I'm going to get around to Vox Machina. I don't know if I said that in the video that I'm starting at 25, but, as for Mighty Nine, I don't know. Just right now, they gotta grow on me, and I feel like for a lot of us, they gotta grow on us. It's only episode 5, but it's just really boring for me right now. Even the fight, like even when the Mighty Nine was getting into their first encounters, I didn't feel as bored. Something just feels different here. I don't know. Being through 60 episodes of Mighty Nine now, I can definitely something just feels a little bit different here. I don't know. But for the battle though, I don't know if 2 of them went down. I think it was only Imogen, and that was kind of near the end. But Dorian, Robbie with Dorian, Robbie / Dorian, we'll say, made such a clean play where he ran to a hole and threw the caltrops. That's a moment I remember because I was like, oh, he's thinking so smart, because that's exactly I was thinking about. Find some way to block the holes, or can they pour something down the hole? So that was cool. And I had all this in the battle moments, but I was like, oh, maybe I should just like when I got finished cutting like the beginning and shit, I was like, maybe I should cut out Sam's ad and cut out maybe a few more moments. And I didn't really know what to cut, but I had that in the battle where I was like, that moment from him was really cool. And then what else? Oh, and I liked, that's what I explained too. See, because I had this all in the thing, but I just deleted all the footage. I like how Laudna's Eldritch Blast comes out, like how she described like the kind of like, it's so cool how it's like they're basically the same classes, but they all have their like still unique spins. I think I said that about Twiggy, when how Twiggy and Knot are the same, but like the way they use the certain spells would have different flares and stuff. So it's pretty cool. As for that, I don't have more about the battle. The battle was, I really don't. Like, I was yeah, let's get to that. I was falling asleep towards the end, and I was like, come on, stay up, I got this. So I was in such a mode to remind myself to not knock and try to retain as much information as humanly possible, that when Imogen reached critical or went down, I didn't even realize it as a tense situation. And I feel bad because I feel like for them, you know, playing the characters, it was a pretty tense situation. But I just didn't feel like she was in danger or any serious danger. Like, and it sucks because what I have to compare it to right now is, hang on, spoilers for anyone who is not at Campaign 2, Episode 60. There, boom, you're good. There, I see, got it. When they are in a TPK situation, as Liam has said, where Ford nearly just got absolutely wiped. Holy shit, mind blown. But that is not for this video. Let's stay on Campaign 3. But holy shit, I thought Ford was dead. Caduceus is the GOAT. Moving on, we're back to Campaign 2. Or Campaign 3. Battle ended. They beat Duggins. They got revenge for Bertrand, and now it's just basically time to see where everything goes from there. I got to the end, but I don't remember the details of the end. The one thing I remember, because I talked about it during my stream, was them making a bunch of noise. I was like, oh, this shit is going to go downhill, because they barely made it. They were clean with the stealth skill check to get inside when the Marquesian guard landed. Like at the door, I was like, oh, that was clean. And then I don't know who, I think someone threw a pebble. Fuck, was it Fern? Can't remember. But that was clean, and I was like, oh, there's no way they don't like swoop around while all this battle is like being done in the house. Like, I was like, this has to be loud as shit. And at the end, it was just like a neighbor. It caught a neighbor's attention. Then Dorian used his charm and said like, yeah, we're the new tenants or something like that. And like, there's a party going on, new like move-in party. Can't remember really the details, but kind of I kind of wish Matt went a little more in, so they had to get out of try to get out of some pickle. But I think that's around where the episode ended. Then I do remember also, because it was talked about during the stream, when Laudna suggested they keep the house, and then I was weak about all the sexual jokes made about like they were talking about like scooping the fucking sticky shit off the floor, and then somehow Matt just, if you don't beat them, join them, and he said Eldritch Bukkake or some shit. I'm like, bro, what in the fuck? Like, I was laughing at all the shit going on, but deleted it all because I didn't get it in within the 20-minute time frame. So I think the best course of action for me to do is I'm going to, when I shoot these, I'm going to just get the moments that I think are like the best and deserve to be in the video. But I did want to get me like listening to the information. But I guess if you know I'm watching it already, I am absorbing it. But yeah, where are we going from there? So that's pretty much the freshest thing in my mind. I don't know if they left the house at this point. like, and they you know, obviously they're not going to keep it for their own, but that would be cool if they did, like, kind of flip the house into their own, like, little base of operations. That would be pretty cool. I don't know, like, if his name is that, like, it's literally his residence, or he stole the home, or he just has the, I don't know what Duggar had as his base. But as for, well, I'm trying to think of what else. Yeah, I don't have pretty much else. So I won't say tell me anything about the comments. I'll just catch up on what happened at the end when they end up posting this the same time I do. But for the most part, the end, I kind of don't remember much, but I do remember just about saying it, and that's where we'll wrap it up. So if it ended at that part, hey, that's it. That little space of time is just an absolute blur for me. But for the most part, that's what you got. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and now I will give my feelings on campaign 3. Okay, so campaign 3. I want to say something. So, a few of you told me during stream that Dorian is listed as a guest character, so he will be leaving probably around the time Travis will come. Trust me, Travis will be coming in the next either 2 or 3 weeks. I feel like he's gonna come in the story pretty soon. Like, I honestly almost feel like it may be 2 weeks from now, but he's coming in the story pretty soon. They're gonna get him back in here. Dorian, I hope Dorian's exit is, I can't say I hope, but I was joking during recording it, and I was saying it during stream that I just hope he dies. Now, I wasn't trying to be mean. I just don't really like Dorian's character. So I was just like, I hope, or Dorian as a character. I like Robbie, but I don't like really Dorian as a character. But I was like, maybe he dies, maybe he turns on them, maybe there's like something sneaky about him. I don't know. I almost like wanted to see him, if there was some crazy twist where he fought he got charmed in like one of these next battles, and like, or like Travis was hunting him, and the new character, like Dorian had some backstory with Travis's character, because I seen a theory about Orm, and who Orm is searching for is like Travis's character, but that made me make up my own and was like, oh shit, what if like Travis's character comes and kills Dorian because Dorian's a guest character, but like, and it just riles the group up a bit, but like Travis was trying to protect them because like, or Travis's character is trying to protect them because like, you know, and like Orm and Fern have that relationship with Dorian that they would never knew, and like they find it really, there's this group dynamic where it's fucking hard to trust Travis's character. I don't know. I was thinking of so many things, but I didn't know he was listed as a guest character. I didn't see it on the character sheets when I checked, but maybe it is there. And again, it's blur, and I'm just blind. But if he's a guest character, I think I'm gonna enjoy it a little bit better when he leaves. He definitely has that group feeling of like being with them, and he definitely fits right in, and I love it. For me, just not really, I don't know, his character is just not my I don't know, not my cup of tea. But the rest, it's cool to see him integrated with them. Like, it's not bad. I'm not saying it's bad. I don't know, just not me, not my type of character. But Robbie makes a lot of cool decisions with him. I will not lie. So yeah, that about does it. I hope that at least when he leaves as a guest character, it's a cool leave. Like, for a character like him, he needs a cool exit. He's a cool character. But then we get to go back to Travis, and yeah, Travis will be coming soon. I'm calling it right now. Maybe in the next 2 episodes. Really, I really think he'll be coming soon. I'll make that now. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Who cares? But yeah, for me, campaign 3 is really starting off. There's a lot of conversation, but I understand it because it's the building of everything leading up to, like, almost like now we can get to the fun stuff. I know there's going to be that moment where Matt is like, yeah, now as he's building up more of the story, he's like, all right, I can see if they end up here or end up here and have them go through this, and just like it's gonna start unfolding. I feel like from this point forward, maybe the next episode ish, it's gonna start really getting to where it gets really interesting. Right now, it's just a bit boring to me, kind of like generic things happening. They're funny moments, but like, you know, Bertrand died, boom. Little bit of backstory here. Let's get revenge on Bertrand. Let's go check out the Gentleman 2.0. Blah blah blah. Get them. Hey, yeah, this is where I almost called him Dunger. This is where Mr. D lives. Boom. Kill Mr. D. Got revenge. Bang. Like, this is where we're at. So hopefully it ramps up now. But other than that, I mean, I'm good. While this starts to marinate and get better, it's just like what everybody was saying. I have all the time in the world to come back to Campaign 3. That was definitely a reality that hit me at the end of that episode. I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to take my time watching Mighty Nine and Vox Machina. I'm going to take more of my time watching... I should actually... Let me say this right. I should take more of my time watching... I'm enjoying it, so I mean, I can't really even say that. I got the episode right there, that's why I'm looking at it. But I'm actually, I feel like I'm going at a good pace for Mighty Nine. I'm not burning through it, but it actually scared me how fast I was going through it. And I said, okay, maybe I'm not gonna watch it on 1.1 or 1.25, so I can just enjoy it, because I'm loving this shit way too much, and I see it going by, and I don't want to look back and be like, oh my gosh, I got through it. But I do have Vox Machina to look forward to. So, you know what? I think it won't be so bad. And then Purple, and I think a few others of you told me that Vox Machina started at level 10 because they did stuff off screen. So I'm getting into what I'm realizing is they are kicking off at level, like they just hit level 9 and shit is ramping up. And these level 5 spells and shit, sick. So when going into Vox Machina might be a bit easier, because I had to literally just grow with the Mighty Nine first, and it was great. But you know, I have to grow with unnamed group for Campaign 3, so we will see. All is good, but Campaign 3 is really boring to me right now. It started off really good. Now it's like getting like the all right, now it's like packing in the shit they got to do. Building up the groups. Now they got the Gentleman 2.0, building up more characters they're meeting, seeing like a little bit of Ashton's pieces to his, like, to the people he's talking about, you know, more bonding, and it's still building. So let that build while I go watch the things that are already masterpieces. All right, and with that said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Oh, and actually an announcement, but this is probably a bad announcement because I don't want to make any promises. But I told the stream, so I think it's only fair that I tell you guys. When I go to watch Vox Machina, I'm going to try to do it in a style like how I'm doing these, cutting them up. But for that, I'm going to 100% just do best moments that like I find throughout the episode, and maybe points that, you know, I deliver my ideas on stuff. So yeah, so look out for that. Don't hold me to it. I don't know when it'll come because I still have not made my character, but no, it's in the process. All right, I will see you guys. Peace.